handling. Yeah, now write this. Yeah, I want to handle these two exceptions. Public static void main. Program execution starts from main. String arguments. Now I give a message. First message is program execution started. That is for confirmation whether the program execution started or not. Program execution started. Read the numbers. I want to read two numbers, guys. How to read? Through command line. Integer dot parse int of args of 0 and one more argument args of 1, that is b. And also I want to find out division. C equals to a by b. Print the value. I want to print c value also. How to print c? Now I am going to print c value. Nothing but that is division. I am not printing a values and b values, right? Division is how to print division. I want to print c. Now also for confirmation, I want to give a message as program execution completed. This is normal we write. Positive thinking, right? If I pass everything values, as a programmer you have to think negative also. What is positive thinking? If you pass the values, we get the output. That is positive, right? I want to compile prg51.java. Okay, see how to compile. Java is a compiler. prg51.java. Java sample 10 and this is positive. If I pass the values, right? Class name, sorry, class name is Java exception example 2. Pass the values, guys, 10 and 2. This is positive way of thinking, right? If you pass everything is positive way, then we get the output. Sometimes user doesn't know to what they have to do, right? With application, if they pass different values, for example, if I pass phone number, instead of phone number, if they pass characters, we need to provide information to the user. Okay, we should not enter characters, those kind of messages, right? Validations. Here this is a runtime validation. These are called exception handling. Entire is called runtime handling, right? That is a client side scripting, server side scripting. This is called server side scripting, server side exception handling. When I enter client side, that is called client side. If that is phone number should characters, right? That is a client side scripting we call. Let's see here. Program execution started. We enter. If I did not pass, negative way of thinking, right? If I did not pass the arguments, yeah. This is one kind of negative thinking, right? We did not pass. Okay, I passed the values, but I did not pass proper values. This is second. This is array index out of bounds exception. This is number format exception. Okay, for input string 4.5. You have given convert this 4.5, right? We are giving 4.5 integer format. This is not possible, right? String you cannot convert to integer. Okay, only float value are passing here. Float value are passing. You can convert into float. After that, we convert into integer is possible. From string to float, float to integer is possible. Directly float, if I give, you cannot convert to this string. We cannot convert to into directly here, right? Now, what is other one more kind of negative thinking? If I pass 0 values, if input, different way of negative thinking. See here, if I write 0, see. Right? If you pass correct values, no problem. If I pass, if it doesn't know that how to work with the application, okay, what happens, right? This happens runtime. We need to. He has to understand. User has to understand why it is happening. This exception is coming, right? This is developer duty to give a user-defined error message. If we give number format exception, he cannot understand. Array index out of bounds, he cannot understand why arithmetic exception is coming. He cannot understand, right? Those kind of exceptions. Okay, understood? See, now how to handle where exception is coming. Here I will write it right. I know that first statement I won't get any exception because that is a printf statement. Okay, there is no any values are there, right? Till here you may get exception. That's why I I am keeping this block only try. If you have any suspicion about these lines, you can keep that lines also in the try block, right? Yeah, which exception? First, I want to handle number format exception. Right here, class number format exception. Not exception. Why that exception is coming? If you want to know that, write system.out.println e, and I'm not going to write this, right? Just system.out.println, just e. What is e? Okay, and user defined error message. First, developer functionality, he has to understand why that exception is coming, or how to handle that. What have to user message has to give, right? Once compile JavaC prc51.java Java exception example 2. We need to pass the values 10 to, that is okay. If I pass 10 4.5, then number format exception for this 4.5. This is why this is coming. What is exception name? Okay, if you want to know, keep it there. Okay, I don't want, then remove this statement. In the application, these kind of statements won't be there. Only user message will be there. Right now, what is a user message? Now I will give a message here. You need to pass valid inputs. You have to pass valid inputs. Okay, valid input. Then you can understand is passing different values. Then you will pass the valid inputs, right? Once check it. prc51.java. This is what number format exception 10 4.5 or 10 2, then you will get the answer. If I pass 10 4.5, now see, you'll get, you have to pass valid input. You can understand, then you will run again, execute that program. Right, next one, arithmetic exception. For example, if I pass 10 0, now we are getting arithmetic exception, it is terminating the program, right? See this, how to handle this exception. Again, I want to write catch which exception. Catch, now I want to write see arithmetic exception. Yeah, see arithmetic exception. Yeah, you want to know the e, print e, and what is the message you want to write. I don't want to see again, just e and what is the message. Okay, division is not possible. Now I want to give division is not possible, then you can understand division by 0 is not possible, or we can write division by 0 is not possible. If I give message, then you can understand. See, once compile prc51.java Java sample 10.2 is valid. If I pass 10.0, now you will get, see this, division by 0 is not possible. You can understand, you won't pass 0 again. Okay, if you did not pass array index, okay, already we handle. I am not going to write array index out of bounds. For example, what is the or more finally block is there? Finally, what is finally? Yeah,